the statue, I guess. Carl, first of all, tell us a little bit about the history of Our Lady of Fatima statue.
Well, of course, there was an apparition in 1917, Fatima, Portugal, and from that apparition, the bishop over there said that this would be a good message for Catholics and Christians everywhere to learn about. And so he's the one who came up with the idea of a traveling statue and a teaching mission.
And both of you gentlemen were telling me right before we went on the air, you have traveled everywhere with this statue.
Yeah, this is one of the farthest place I've been. I'm from the Philippines originally, and so we are traveling all over the world.
And you've been to Poland. Where have you been recently?
The statue was in Poland, and it was in the Philippines, and in Canada, and all over the United States. I've been here for 5 years, and I'm seeing a lot of people in a lot of states.
What is the significance of it coming to Hazleton today?
Well, we had this tour prearranged, as most of our work is, sometimes several months in advance, and the various Catholic churches, their pastors, would like to have the visit and teaching about the story. And so in our local area here, it was a Mr. Joseph Perez who made arrangements 2 or 3 months ago to have this set of churches out here.
Now, today it was at Holy Rosary, and we are seeing part of the Mass. There was a procession with the Knights of Columbus that led into the church today. And we did talk with some of the people while we were there. So we're going to hear right now from Father Brian Clark, who is the pastor of Holy Rosary, and 2 of the parishioners who were in attendance for today's special Mass.
It's an international pilgrim statue, so we're privileged and blessed to have it here at our parish, at Holy Rosary Parish. I believe that the last time it came to the area was maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, and I just know the impact that the visit of the pilgrim statue of Our Lady of Fatima had on the people at that time. I've had a number of people tell me how it had an impact on their lives, and so I'm just grateful that we have another opportunity for that same kind of blessing.
I was here for the service today, and I've been following Our Lady of Fatima for the last 10 years at least. We are very privileged and honored to have her, and I hope she can do our nation some good.
I'm very devoted to Blessed Mother because in 1990 I was diagnosed with CML, and it just happened that we had the living statue over at St. Cunegundis Church in Matthew, and I went to the devotions and Mass and all, and after the Mass and the prayer service I went down and prayed to the Blessed Mother. I went near the altar. We had the altar rails in that at the time, and my sister, who was a little braver than me, asked if I could touch the garment of the Blessed Mother, which you weren't supposed to do. The caretaker was there. He allowed me to touch the garment. And, well, I'm back. I'm here. It's 23 years later. I had CML. I needed a bone marrow transplant. Very risky. They weren't even doing it at my age at that time, but I made it through, and I'm here 22 years later.
John Colbush talking about that he had seen the statue and he did well with his transplant, and he's doing quite well now. And it was also Linda Ulichny that was also speaking earlier. What is the reaction when you take the statue into the various churches?
Well, first, the people are looking for a solution to the world's problems, and they realize that through prayer we can all play a part in improving society around us. And so there's a comfort factor there. It's a message of hope. And then there are the personal agendas too, that so many come with various kinds of troubles that they present to the Lord, and they ask the Virgin Mary to pray for them to our Lord.
And people have said that they have seen this statue actually shed tears. So tell us about the history with that.
It was in New Orleans, in the United States, of course, 1972. And at the time they were debating on abortion, Roe versus Wade. And we would think that it was one of the reasons, among so many reasons in the world, why the Blessed Mother is weeping. And it's God who put human tears in those eyes to remind us, lest we forget the statue is just a visual catechism. It doesn't perform miracles. It's God who performs the miracles. But it teaches us something about our faith and what we should do in our times. It's a historic statue. The Fatima message is still urgent in our time, especially today, right now.
Now, we're getting short on time, but this statue is staying in the area for a little while yet. So, Carl, where are some other stops that it will be making?
Yes, I'd have to. We're over at All Saints in Plymouth the day after tomorrow, and John Evangelist in Susquehanna. We have a day at Our Lady of Mount Carmel in Pittston, also St. Mary's Church just here nearby at Freeland, the Byzantine Church, St. John Evangelist, Honesdale, and we'll finish the tour of Gate of Heaven Parish in Dallas.
And anyone can come to these masses?
Yes, we have visitors from other churches, other religions, other denominations, and they're all welcome.
Yeah, we definitely invite everybody. Look into the eyes of the statue. It's a historic statue from 1947, 65 years traveling all over the world. Such a magnificent, beautiful piece of art.
Well, we are pleased and thrilled that you came here tonight to bring this story to us. Thank you so much for sharing it with us and for doing due diligence to travel with this statue all over the world, and we hope that you stay safe and that you can take it to other people everywhere.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Pleasure being here with us tonight, and come back and see us again soon.
We will.
All right. The statue, again, making its way throughout the area and in Freeland on Sunday for those who are interested. Beth is in with sports when we come right back.